How is it going, everyone? We're back again with the Traders to Gamers series. We have a little bit of a scuffed stream setup today. Not sure why my camera didn't want to connect to my cam link, so that wasn't working out. And then I was too busy fighting with my camera. I didn't have enough time to mess around with some music. So a little bit of a scuffed setup, but I'm going to be able to power through it, and I'm sure some of you guys will as well. So without further ado, I already have the Block Brawler game loaded up. And just to give you guys some kind of updates, last night I jumped on, my backpack was full with 80 pieces of gear, just like this. And I just went ahead and melted it all down, knowing that it was going to fill up again. And it went ahead and filled up again. So I melted down all that gear, just literally melted down everything, turned some things into uniques, some things into rares, melted it all down, got some more forge points here that we'll be able to use once we get over level 60 today. And then other than that, I just had the dungeon running on auto battle for a little bit. So I'm now in dungeon 5. So that's a little bit of the catch up here. And how's it going, Limbo? Nice to get the hello from Holland. Good to see you join in here. Sorry for the scuffed stream setup, but I'm sure it's not the end of the world. So first thing I'll do is I'm just going to come in here and claim what we were mining from last night, some gold and some skill points. And then I'm just going to jump in and kind of go through melting all this gear down, upgrading some skills, and then also upgrading my hero as well. And so, yeah, something I'm thinking about here is I'm constantly running out of backpack space, and I feel like items are going to be pretty important once we start getting to the late game and really trying to maximize on the leaderboard. So I'm thinking about upgrading my backpack. It does take some MoBox, so potentially need to pick up some MoBox here and then upgrade the backpack just so we can utilize all of our mining power here on these items. So there we go. We got 80 items, melting them for 8.64K tokens. We got some more stuff, and I'm just going to go ahead and melt all of this down again. And this should also be helping us for our daily challenges. So that's a good note there as well. Awesome. Couple more pieces of gear here to melt down. Nice. Got that all melted down. Now the next thing I'm going to do is just jump here and see if we can't get our hero over level 60. So yeah, looks like we're going to easily be able to do that. And we're going to stop upgrading our hero at level 69 because that is when the Ice Desert leaderboard ends. So level 69 there is when the leaderboard ends. What is exciting now is we're now going to be getting the highest level gear we can get, level 60 gear, at least for this dungeon. So I'm going to be a little bit more smart about what I melt down and what I don't melt. And I'm also going to mess around with the forge mechanic. I'm not entirely sure what this does, but I'll be able to play with it. It does look like the forge got a little bit more expensive, probably because my gear is higher level or I'm in this new dungeon. So that's a good note there. Other than that, I am going to jump in and upgrade some skills. Again, this has been one of my main worries for those who have been sticking around to the stream. I don't want to go ahead and upgrade any skills that maybe I don't end up using because these skills get expensive is what happens. So this gunfire hero gunfire skill is level 12. I've probably spent over 1,000, close to 2,000 skill points on it. So if this turns into a mercenary or a skill that doesn't fit in the meta or isn't optimal, there's a lot of skill points down the drain. So I think this can really screw you over if you go down the wrong path. I am going to stick with all-inning this mercenary here just because I'm pretty confident that it's strong. Also, this poison blasting totem ape as well. So we'll figure out if that's the right decision. Edson, I'm seeing you joined again. Nice to see you back, man. And then also Martian, nice to see you joining back again on the stream as well. So there we go. We used up our skill points, used up a lot of our tokens. And now let's check out the tasks. So we smelted 20 pieces of gear items, 10 uncommon, 5 uncommon, 3 unique, 2 rare, 1 epic. The only one we didn't do is legendary, but I actually have one equipped on my hero, so I can smelt this down near the end of the stream if we don't get lucky with anything else. And the reason I'd be willing to do that is it's just a level 1 piece of gear, so I can definitely get something better than that. Cool. Other than that, we'll jump into the battle here. We're at 1,300 trophies, and let's see what it's taking to get to the bottom of the leaderboard. I know we still have some ways to go here, but we also have a lot of time left on the season, so just scroll into the bottom here of the leaderboard. It's a bit long. I think there's about 300 people. So looks like rank 300 on the leaderboard is 1,700 trophies. So that's kind of our first goal here, but obviously that's not the end goal. We've spent a lot more than 7 MBox on these rented momos. So we'll see how high we can get up. And then we'll also just keep grinding the dungeon here and try to get on that leaderboard as well, which it looks like we need to get to at least dungeon 10. So we're about halfway there. Awesome. I'm going to jump into some battles now. Actually, let me do this first. I'm going to remove this stream and share a new screen and get you guys at least some audio on here. I know it won't be the best because we've been listening to the MoBox audio for a bit, but I think it'll be better than just crickets. So let me just get this really quiet here. Just some nice background music, and I definitely will figure that out. And also my camera, if you guys can't tell, it's a little worse quality this time around, but here we go. We'll jump into some battles here and just get it going. What are you guys thinking we can get to trophy-wise today? We only have 20 battles. I'm thinking maybe we can get up to 1,500, 1,600 trophies today. And that's my goal. Yeah, so no specific goal today, Edson. We're just using up all our battles, one to complete the daily task. And now we're actually getting to the point where we are almost strong enough to start climbing the leaderboard. I was just throwing out a hypothetical, maybe around 15 to 1,600 trophies would be cool today, just inching outside of the leaderboard. Nice. Easy 23 trophies from that battle. And has anyone in stream who's kind of been following along, playing with the series, have you guys been able to progress? Curious if anyone has an updated trophy count or dungeon they're on. I know last time we were speaking, a couple people were stuck on some higher level dungeons. Nice. Another easy win there. Looks like we're going to be climbing pretty nice today. Plus 30 trophies seems to be kind of the average as well. So I think we'll easily be able to smash that goal. Looks like limbo is stuck around 1500. So we're coming up on that limbo. We'll see if our build is able to get over that. I will say I do have a nice advantage with hash power. So that's been helping me out. And then it looks like Martian Mafia is stuck on dungeon 0605, and that's ahead of us. So looking good, but I hope I don't get stuck that early on. I definitely want to try to make the leaderboard there. Nice, another 26 trophies. We are 3 for 3 so far today. We'll definitely lose something here, but let's keep this momentum going. Also, this is kind of just like a general trend I've been seeing. This person only has one totem ape, and look how much more damage they're taking. Even though I have something where my mercenaries mainly attack all enemies, we got through that frontline totem ape pretty quickly. And then we're just able to get tons of damage down on the actual hero itself, while there was quite literally no damage done on my end. I'm curious, Limbo, what kind of build are you running? Are you running 6 mercenaries? How many in the front line? How many in the back? Also, what hero have you selected and what's your level? There we go. First loss of the day. A monk with 6 mercenaries. So similar setup, just different hero. And then I imagine some different mercenaries as well. And this person has a much higher combat score than me. Check that out, 3,101. We'll see what happens here. He did just get massive damage down on my hero. I'm curious. It looked like that was a specific ability that was not from a mercenary. So that's interesting. Maybe look into at least getting one kind of high damage skill. We'll see what happens here. I'd be surprised if we're able to win this one. Yeah, looks like this one's going to be a loss. I'm just going to fast forward through there. Already giving back 60 of our trophies we won. Now 3 and 2 for the day. Main thing again here is we haven't even gotten to dive into the gear and the forging. We don't even have level 60 gear yet. So main reason is, of course, if we can climb here, but just getting through the daily battles, making sure we're using them all. And that's going towards our daily tasks as well. Oh yeah, that's really interesting, Limbo. What you should do is, I mean, it's kind of hard because you're having this issue where you've probably spent a lot of skill points upgrading these skills, but maybe look into some more backline mercenaries. I really like the area of effect gunfire crocodiles. That's just me though. I don't have any concrete evidence whether or not they're useful or really good, but they seem to be doing a decent job for me. And then looks like we'll get the win here as well, but that's a given. We have almost 700 higher combat score. Gonna go ahead and fast forward through this as it's only one more combo, or maybe we'll watch it come through now. Just about. And let's see. All right, should have just fast forwarded, but we'll let it play out now. And there we go. Getting some of those trophies back. Nice. So for those who can't tell, this is more of sort of a grindy stream. Sorry I couldn't get any music set up, but there are some other exciting things to start looking forward to. I know next week we're looking to have a couple guests on, potentially someone from Binance Smart Chain community to jump on and kind of just talk about the GameFi sector and what's going on sort of in DeFi and GameFi overall. And Binance Smart Chain actually does work with the MoBox team, and they are a part of the MVB monthly stars. So that'll be a cool guest. Potentially get someone from the MoBox team on here as well, and maybe even some other games and projects in the coming week. What's up, CryptoNox? Nice to see you in the stream. And Limbo saying, does anyone know how much MBox you need to upgrade backpack? I have no idea. I've tried to do that. I went to go upgrade my backpack and it just says I need MBox. What I'm thinking for maybe this stream, I'll even pick up some extra backpack slots. But something I'm really thinking is it may seem I need to spend MBox to forge to also get some more battles. So I'm going to wait till the end of the season, but if we really need to push, we need some better gear, need extra battles, I will be going and using some of the BUSD we have as MoBox, because those who know, we've only spent about 10-20% of the initial $1,000 investment. So definitely we can still use some more funds here, but this is meant to last us for the whole month, and we have no momos currently. So just trying to manage that, seeing how far we can get with the current rented momos we have. Nice. It looks like we'll be able to get another easy win here. And there we go. Nice. Almost at 1,500 trophies here. Oh, we found someone with a really high combat score. What skill setup do I prefer? So currently, CryptoNox, I have a setup of 3 frontline mercenaries, 3 backline mercenaries, and then 1 healing mercenary. And so my thought process here is 6 mercenaries seem to be the way to go for the most part. And the assassin is a pretty squishy hero. So I have 3 frontline mercenaries up there. And then something I am trying to focus on, and I honestly don't know if this is the right way to go, but I am picking a lot of mercenaries that attack all enemies. That way I can get damage down on the hero, even if the other enemy has a lot of mercenaries. I'm not quite sure it's the most efficient thing, but we'll see as we get a little bit later into the game. This person looks like they have 5 mercenaries and 1 skill. Same hero as me, but they do have much better gear and are a bit higher level. So that's something to take note of. And we'll be able to start. Looks like, I just want to double check here. So it still looks like we're getting level 40 gear for some reason. Let's see. Yeah, so it looks like there is level 60 gear, but we aren't getting any of it yet. I'm curious to see what happens if I melt this gear down. All right, no level 60 gear yet. We'll see what keeps coming through there. I will claim some of that and then just jump right back into the battles. Very similar setup here as mine. 3 mercenaries in the front, 3 in the back. Just looking at skill levels, it does look like their skills are a little bit higher, but we'll see what happens here. This one's not looking too hot for us. And down we go. Still hovering around that 1400 trophy mark. It looks like we're actually somewhere around the same rank as Limbo was saying he was. So that's kind of funny. Let me see, what did he say his username is? You never know if he pops up. Sweet Jesus. I'll be like keeping an eye out for that. Yeah, exactly, Martian. I think near the end of the season, I will kind of give a final push and splurge a bit of MoBox if we are close to the leaderboard. Yeah, let's see it, Limbo. I think we'll be able to beat you if we find you here. If not, I'll learn something from your build. You might just out heal me is what'll happen. Let's see if we can't finally get a win down. This looks like our opponent is slightly stronger than us here, but let's see. Tons of heals coming through on their end. Oh, wow. I just healed so much because both of the skills they used on me were during my heal barrier. That was crazy. That would have probably been a kill shot if my heal wasn't on. And that skill itself that person's hero is using is incredibly strong. Can't figure out what it is, though. Also, does anyone have any idea what these skills are up here? I see these skills. I'm not quite sure what they are. Lost that battle. Not the end of the world. Curious to also just read some of these skills here. Give me a second. Enemy with the highest attack. I think that can definitely be a good 125 attack. Can I check the attack of what my mercenaries are? Okay, so interesting. So I do think I want one of these skills to change to attack damage to the enemy with the highest attack, because the hero will always have the highest attack. So, oh, is that what they are? My mercenary skills? I'm just confused because I know these skills are mine, but there's another set on top. So I wasn't quite sure what those are, but I think that makes sense. But yeah, one of these high damage attacks here. that solely focuses on the enemy with the highest attack, I think can be a really smart way to go. I'm also going to check out this skill tree before I jump on anything. A lot of these look like 2 random enemies. I'm not a fan of any of these skills. To all enemies, this isn't bad. To all enemies. I'm really looking for something that is going to get damage down on the other enemy's hero specifically. So it looks like this skill tree here has a lot of debuffs factored in. But what I'm going to do here is I'm actually just going to go and pick up one of these really high damage skills. This slam skill here, I'm just going to go ahead and learn it. And hopefully it can go in one of these 1 slots. So don't want to get rid of this Thunder T-Rex. Or maybe I will get rid of that one just because it's the lowest level. Yeah, so I'm going to actually go ahead and try to remove this and throw a slam skill on here and upgrade that a few times. And we'll see if this can't help us get some more damage down on the hero. Cool. I think I'm happy with that. Let me see. Yeah, we'll just kind of watch that and see if it actually does what I think it'll do. One other thing I want to look at is, are there mercenaries that focus things with the highest attack damage? Because I don't care if I'm hitting all enemies. What I'm really looking for is to hit the hero. Enemy with the lowest health, random enemy, attacking enemy, all enemies, attacking enemy, random enemy, lowest health, attacking enemy, all enemies, enemy with the highest attack. So this would be a really good gunfire crocodile, it looks like. But that's just me guessing. Attacking enemy, attacking enemy, attacking enemy. Yeah, I really think that actual gunfire crocodile might be another move. Attack damage to the attacking enemy. I don't really like any of those because, of course, a mercenary can be attacking you and then you're not really getting towards any high-end goal. All enemies. All enemies. And all enemies I don't think is that bad at all. I think it's actually fairly decent. I'm just specifically looking for attack damage to the highest level enemy. I mean, highest attack enemy, which I'm assuming will be the hero every time. Okay. I'm really eyeing up this gunfire crocodile I saw here. But other than that, I'm just going to jump in, make sure this skill I got is doing what I think it's doing, and go from there. So what I'm going to be watching for is just when this skill's used, I want to see my hero attacking his. Yep, and it looks like it got a little bit of damage there. Yep, got the attack down again. Yeah, so that's definitely what I'm doing. I think I might even switch out one of these gunfire crocodiles. It sucks because I've already put some skill points into them, but I think it'll work out more in the long run to have something getting more specific hero damage. That's been something I think is obviously most important. You need to kill the hero to win. So getting the most damage down on them is crucial. Nice. Looks like we're going to eat through this person's totem ape, and then we'll just be able to get massive damage down on their hero. This will be a quick one. I am seeing this skill miss sometimes, but in general, I'm seeing it land and get some nice damage down. So what I am going to do I don't really have many skill points. Something I will do definitely by tomorrow is get this. Let me see. So we have this one gunfire crocodile. We have the second one here. Attack damage to the enemy with the highest attack. So the one that I've actually been upgrading the most, I think I'm going to end up getting rid of, which I kind of really don't want to do, but I think it'll be better in the long run. I'll wait to do that for now, though, until I get some more skill points. Oh, that's kind of lame, but I think it's the right move overall, because I'm looking for actual damage to be landing on their hero. Yeah, so if you look, this crocodile here is the one who, oh, he just got killed. This one is the one here who's directly attacking his hero. And you can see it's able to land almost like 1,000 damage on him every time his ability comes up. Oh man, he just healed with a reverse shield. Looking a bit rough. I will say the reverse shield is incredibly strong. You just need to time it right. I don't know if you guys saw in the last battle. I almost got killed with a I almost got killed with a like game-ending combo, but I ended up having the reverse shield on and it healed me to max health. And that's what happened to that guy there. So that's definitely an interesting skill to have. And that would be this little one here. There's obviously other ones that probably do similar, but I have one that has a similar effect there. Awesome. This one's actually going to be a close battle here. Hopefully my heal can start putting in some work. Let's see it. Got this gunfire crocodile back up too. That's the second person I've seen with triple pursuit, the skill, and triple slam. So it does look like all mercenaries might not be the way to go. I'm also curious to look into some of these healing abilities as well, because these reverse shields seem pretty strong. So this gives a immortal shield. I don't really like that. That's an attack shield. I'm sorry, I'm just reading some of these skills here. What I'm looking for is just like a long reverse shield, I think could be useful, but also just getting an idea of what skills there are out there. .5 second reverse shield, 4 second immortality. Some of these have some longer shields. Remove health debuffs. Sorry. Oh, that's interesting. I don't actually have a legitimate heal skill is something that's here. I have this Rhino Mage that does give me a reverse shield. But maybe I look into another one. I also saw some people with different, okay, triple slam, triple double slam. I don't know if I quite like those. I do like this one where I'm guaranteed to hit the hero. So two things I'm thinking about is one, I know I need to replace this gunfire crocodile. And then the second thing I am thinking about is replacing one of my mercenaries with an actual heal, but I kind of want to keep this healing one. So just things to think about. I don't have nearly as many skill points as I would like regardless. So I do have some time to think about those things. But just trying to get a better idea of what the skills do now, because these will be really important in trying to climb the leaderboard, having a good combo of skills. I did take out one of my frontline mercenaries, so one of the things I'll be paying attention to is how fast those are dying. This one looks like it's going to be a close one here. Just need one more skill to hit. Nice. Looks like we're going to end around 1,500 trophies. I'd be happy if we could hit that, but it's going to be close for sure. Massive damage from my gunfire crocodile there. And looks like we'll get the win here, which is nice. Any second now. Oh, keep missing. There we go. All right. 2 more battles. Hopefully we win both. I'm going to try to cherry pick the easiest opponents here. Oh, this one will be a good battle for sure. No hero damage. Oh, massive damage actually from our gunfire crocodile. Oh, it's getting a little close here. I'm not seeing our slam skill get used. There we go. We do have our main source of damage back here. Oh, never mind. He just obliterated it. I don't even know how he did that. We currently don't have our heal either. Oh, we might go down here. Yep. That was close, though. And last battle of the day. Hopefully this should be an easy win here. Getting some decent damage down. So now what I'm thinking is just what I want to replace for the heal ability that I'm going to pick up. Do I want to replace my Gunfile Crocodile that I'm not going to be using anymore? Since I will be getting healed, will it be okay to replace the front line? Maybe, maybe not. I'm also starting to think the front line may not be as important as we think if people are specifically upgrading things to attack your highest level character or the highest attack character. So there is a lot of moving parts here. Looks like we will end off the day today at 1463 trophies. So about 100 trophy gain, not the worst. And we only have one more daily task of smelting legendary gear. What I'm going to go ahead and do is just remove these boots and go ahead and melt those just so we can get some extra skill points and gold. Boom. And let's melt all of this down. We are getting level 40 gear still, so I'm curious if to start getting higher gear, we need to forge. I don't want to forge any gear. Oh, I just forged something. What did I do? Nice. I forged a level 60 sword. I am not going to complain about that, I guess. But is that mine now? Do I keep that? Oh, yep. All right. Well, I got a cool legendary sword. Not bad. Not bad at all. So now what I'm looking at here is I'm curious what the advanced forge does. It definitely gives you, so yeah, definitely better than mine, Edson. So stoked on that. Looking at the advanced forge, I'm just trying to look at the difference between some of these things, and it looks like it's nearly double the stats if you could get an advanced forge set, but it also costs 40 MoBox for one advanced forge item, so it's a little steep. I'm gonna forge some. Oh, okay, so each item is a little different. My question is it seems like you cannot combine advanced forge items and non-advanced forge sets, which is kind of lame because the end goal seems to be like getting a full set, and you're gonna have to spend a lot of MoBox to get a full set of these items. But we'll see. I'm just gonna keep playing around with this normal forge here. I'm gonna get some boots since I just smelted those. Oh, I can choose how many I want to do too. I'm just gonna do one here, forge some boots. Nice. So now I got these boots here as well. I'm going to go ahead and equip that. Look at that. So we're easily upgrading the combat score here of our hero. These aren't in the same set though, which is a little bit unfortunate. The next thing I'm going to pick up is some armor because we don't have any good pieces of that. Boom. Did get some armor here. Nothing out of the same set yet, but I mean, these are all upgrades regardless. So boom, another upgrade there. I'm going to go ahead and forge a ring as well, because why not? And we got something again from a different set. So it does look like it's going to be fairly difficult to complete a set here, but this is really leveling up our hero pretty quick. So I'm happy with all of this. Next thing I'll do is we'll do a shield. Bit expensive, and it looks like we're going to be out of forge points. Let's see. What did we get here? So we are starting to build out a set here. We have 2 of these leaf sets. The vigor, and this is nice. If we could complete the vigor set, this would be a really good just heal debuff. We already have plus 5% HP. So I'm overall really happy with that. What I'm going to do is upgrade our hero one more time. And we just got some massive upgrades. I wish I would have done that before we were battling in the battlefield, but it is what it is. And yeah, per usual, now I'm just going to go ahead and run through some dungeons while we wrap up the stream here. I think I learned a lot on this stream. Kind of got to mess with the forge function a little bit. I need a lot more skill points is what's seeming to happen. What'll be nice though is once we hit level 69, we won't need as much gold anymore. So I'll be able to focus nearly all of our hash power on equipment and skill points. So that'll be really nice once we can get to level 69. Nice, and these dungeons are going to be an easy run through for us as of now. And so tonight what I'll probably do is just melt down some more gear and then leave auto battle on. So the same thing I did last night, just keeping on progressing us because this will get into crunch time in the next few days here. So yeah. Who knows? Tomorrow is Friday. I may even just run with it and boot up this live stream on Saturday and Sunday as well, just to keep up the grind. So if that's something you guys would be interested, let me know. I might try a little bit different time zone just to appease to multiple audiences, but I'm definitely not opposed to hopping on for an hour, even through the weekends. Fairly simple, just chat with you guys, hang out. Of course, the main thing here is if we're not able to get on the leaderboard, this all sort of goes to waste. So definitely going to push as hard as we can to get on that leaderboard. I wonder if there's people who are actually chasing sets in the advanced forge. It's really expensive, right? Like 40 to 20 momo. So after what, 5 pieces of gear, you've already spent upwards of $500, which is pretty ridiculous. Especially for it to be a lot of RNG too. Like the odds of you getting a complete set are extremely thin. It is really nice though how you can pick what kind of gear you want. So what we'll be doing moving forward is just melting down literally every piece of gear, trying to get as many forge points as possible, and then just jumping in the forge. I'm curious if you guys have any. Without advanced forge, you got 6 of 8. That's pretty good, Limbo. So you actually have 6 out of 8 level 60 legendary pieces. And what set? I'm curious. Yeah, I've noticed that Limbo that you can melt legendary gear and it gives you a good amount of forge points back. Nice. What set do you have? I'm curious. Also, what is the steel wind purple? Nice. I'm also curious of what your combat score is up here. Mine's 2758. Yours might even be higher considering you. It sounds like you have some good gear. Gonna go ahead and fast forward that boss fight. 3338. Oh, that's pretty solid. Better than me. So you probably would have won the battle against me. I'm curious though. You said you're stuck at 1500 ladder. Are you finding you're losing a lot of battles? Also, what level are your skills? Are they pretty comparable to mine, or just trying to get like a general gauge of where your wind is or where your build is at? Nice, picking up some extra skill points here, just crawling through these dungeons. Oh, that's really interesting, Limbo. So it is going to be a grind here, it sounds like, once we start getting there. No, man, you're fine. You're not spamming. Having a good time chatting with you. Keeping me entertained. These dungeons do get a little bit tedious, which is why I like to just run them and try to get the bulk of them knocked out off stream. I know, yeah, and that's something I'm thinking about. I think for this season, I'm going to try to stick to this arena, and we'll see how that works out for me. I do think I have a good idea of what skills I should be upgrading now, though. Um, so hopefully that helps out in the battlefield. Oh, that makes sense. Dungeon is 0805. Interesting, Limbo. You're going to try out to go to the last arena? I was thinking about it, but it just means I have to grind a lot more and focus on a different amount of gear set. So I think I'm going to just try to min max here at this level 69 area, and really try to hone in on the skills and the gear I'm getting. Gonna just fast forward through that. I'll do a couple more battles here, and then I want to smelt down my items. Yeah, I get that, Limbo. Makes sense. But yeah, after I'll do one more battle. Gonna smelt down some items, upgrade some skills, and then maybe get one more hero upgrade in. I personally think gold is the least valuable resource. Forge points, um, skills, and then items, I think, are incredibly important. And I just wanted to get to this boss here, so we'll finish it off here. This will be an easy win as well. Nice, easy win there. Let me get off of the auto battle. I'm going to go ahead and upgrade our hero. So it looks like we are nearing up to level 69, the max level of this arena. Going to go ahead and where are we at? Forge and melt down the rest of these items here. Nice. Got some more forge points. So it actually looks like I can melt something new. Let's see what I'm looking for. I'm going to get a necklace or a helmet. I should have enough for one of those. Yep. So we'll do the necklace. Why not? And all right, we got another destroyer. I think we already have one of those. So another small bonus there. Now we get plus 5% more HP. We also got that here with the shield. So that's not bad at all. I think I really am looking to complete this vigor set, but I guess it's more of luck of the draw rather than what I want to pick and choose. So everything looks good here. The last thing I'm going to use is some skill points. What do I want to do here? I think for now I'm just going to upgrade this slam ability. And I'm going to think about what I want to do with this gunfire crocodile. Whether I want to, I think optimally, let's see. I think what I'll do is I'll get rid of this, let's see, to reduce the attack. This isn't bad. Chance to reduce healing. Now, so I think this poison blasting is really good. I'm actually going to get rid of this lightning strike and pick up some sort of reverse shield. Not the unit with the lowest health, 2 units with the lowest health. Do I want to go 2 reverse shields or one of these longer heals? I'm not quite sure. This also means I'm now only going to have a 4 mercenary setup with 1 in the front line, but I think it's the right move. All right. I'm not gonna make this decision yet. I'll wait to grab one of these healing abilities. And I think for now, I'm pretty happy with where we're at. We do have a lot more grind to go, but I think overall it's working out. I am going to maybe reduce this gold mining a smidge and try to get up to, let's see, maybe put that down to 50% and up my skill mining just because I did mess up a little bit on my skill tree, it seems. And also go for 3 pieces of gear every 5 minutes. And there we go. So this is going to be my new setup. And other than that, I am going to call the stream here, guys. Thank you everyone for joining. Next stream tomorrow, I'm going to get this camera working again so we don't have to use this webcam. And I'm also going to try to figure out how to get you guys some background music. It's a little bit difficult because I am using StreamYard, which makes setting all of this up easy on my end, but it doesn't seem the most friendly for splicing in another piece of audio. But I'll figure that out tomorrow. Again, thank you everyone for joining. Please go ahead and like the video, subscribe, hit the bell icon, get notifications when we go live. Tomorrow, not only will we be doing another Traders to Gamers live stream, we'll also be doing a market recap an hour before. So we'll have 2 hours of kind of jam-packed stream content tomorrow. Just a general update on what's going on in DeFi, the market. And I know that's been really exciting. I'm sitting here playing MoBox, which is really fun, but at the same time, Bitcoin's ripping into high 60,000 range. So there's definitely a lot of fun stuff to talk about there. Thank you guys for joining. Again, please subscribe and like the video. It helps us out a ton. And I will catch you tomorrow.